Alright, I just got finished taking the first part of Alcohol Edu. If you don't know what that is, be very, very thankful. Alcohol Edu is the biggest waste of time, space, money ever. I'll explain what it is. If you live on a college campus, because this is directed towards college students, you may or may not have to be forced into taking some kind of alcohol education course. For me, it's Alcohol Edu, an online course that is split up into two parts. You've got part one, and then once you finish part one, they'll send you an email and you finish up part two. As I said, it is the biggest waste of time ever. Well, let's get to some of the problems of it, shall we? First of all, the way it's presented. It follows kind of these three college students, and they're doing this project, which is the research for what is Alcohol Edu. They fail to inspire any kind of emotion or any kind of feeling of anything except annoyance, because they are stock after-school special characters. Those kind of characters died out in the 90s. Alright? So they shouldn't exist anymore. They are treating individuals like myself, college students, like we're morons. Second of all, part of the course takes this survey. And this survey can actually take up the biggest chunk of your time. Unless, of course, you're just filling out 4 right down the middle, because it's scored between 1 and 7. And if you actually take the time to individually score each of them, you'll be there a while. So I know plenty of people who say, fuck that, just get 4, get it out of the way, get it done. Then you've got to watch all of these hypothetical situations, and you got to make a choice of what's going to happen. You know, do you tell your friend who's been drinking, no, you can't drive? Do you try to take his keys away? Do you yell at him? You know, all kinds of things like that. Put you in these situations. Anyone with relative common sense would know what to do in these situations. We don't need to be tested on them. An addition this year that I found very, very odd, very inappropriate even, was the fact that there was an entire section dedicated to stalking. And there was no mention of alcohol in that entire section. Stalking? Really? What point does it... Why does it have to be there? Why? It doesn't belong there. It's just adding to the time I've lost in my life. And you know, if you live on campus, you have to take this. If you don't take it, they'll kick you out. If you don't pass it, they'll kick you out unless you take it again. And that is enough to make me... And then when you get to the final exam, where you have to answer all the questions, essentially you've got maybe 15 to 20 questions that are original. Then you get to the second half. You get to the next 20 questions. So there's 40 in all. And they are the same damn questions. The answers are just mixed around. But they're the same damn questions. Okay. We are currently facing a budget crisis in the public universities. Money is being spent where it doesn't need to be spent. People are losing their jobs. Students are having a difficult time just getting into college in the first place. And we've got to add, on top of all of that, this bullshit? No. Not only a waste of time, it is actually doing the opposite of what it's supposed to do. I believe it is encouraging drinking. Myself, for example, I'm straight edge. I've given a promise to myself I would never touch a drop of alcohol in my life. I am medicated. I'm on medication. This is prescription medication that I have to take for epilepsy. Alcohol Edu makes me want to drink just so I can forget the time I've wasted with that bullcrap. That's how bad it is. That's how counterproductive it is. By the time an individual has to take this course, they are considered an adult. So treat us like fucking adults. Let us make our own choices. Grace us with a little bit of decency, dignity, respect to say, we'll make good choices. Alright? And we won't go out and we won't drink and drive. We won't do all of these things that we already know is bad, that we shouldn't do, and we don't need it pounded into our heads for 2 hours of wasted time doing this stupid fucking program. Get rid of it, or I'll offer some changes we can make. Just give the information straightforward. Don't try to entertain us. Don't try to joke around with us. Just give us the facts. Give us the facts. Don't pick these stupid characters to try to make it seem like it's college students talking just like they would to another student. No, don't do that. Don't patronize us. Just give us the straight information if you're gonna do this. Otherwise, cut it. We've got more important things to worry about than this crap. I want my time back. I want my time back, and I know I'm not going to get it. But there was something that came out of it that I really, and I know a lot of people are pretty heated debates about this, and that is whether or not the drinking age should be 21 or lower. So, how about your opinion? Because this is something that's actually worth discussing and worth taking the time for. Should the drinking age be 21 as it is now, or should it be lower? Go ahead, post a comment or video response saying what age you think it should be and why. And why do you think the age it's at right now, 21, why do you think that age is not working? And why do you think it is working? Why do you think we should keep it as it is? So post your opinions. Alcohol Edu